Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. Today will be an intuitive reading. So I want to begin by thanking all of you who have been with me. Thank God for the opportunity for me to read to you. I thank God myself, and I appreciate all the likes, shares, subscribes, as well as the comments and the cash apps. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. So I'm not sure who this reading's for, but I think that somebody is really in their head. Either with what's going on with their life, or are they thinking what their life could have been had they chose a different path. This person is trying to use their wisdom, and they're trying to look at their past to see where they've been, how did they get there, and are they really happy. They're trying to figure out a different way to make improvements within their life. However, I don't think this person has asked Spirit to come into their soul, into their home, into their life. I think this person sees themselves as the emperor or the empress. And I believe that it could be very well false. I believe that they're trying to portray that they are this high quality, high standard person. You can't be an emperor or an empress if you're, excuse my French, out whoring around. If you're gossiping, if you're throwing hate, if your house is dirty, if your house is dirty and then you come to work and your hair is fixed, your clothes are clean, but your house is a pigsty, guess what? You are no emperor or empress. Okay, so whoever this is trying to stand their ground in their position. Again, God sees, hears, knows all. Could be your person, right? Or someone maybe that's surrounding you who may want a new beginning with you. They're in their head on how do I choose God and still keep my friends? How do I choose God and still be mischievous? How do I choose God and still be deceptive? The universe, God, Creator, is saying there's no way. It's only through Spirit can you open up your heart to have the healing that you need, to ask Spirit to cleanse your mind, body, and soul. And then when you do that, and some people read the Bible, some people have other practices that they use to get in touch with their spirituality, but it comes from the heart space. You can't stay on one side of the fence and be on the other. Get it? You're either on one side of the fence or you're on the other. Spirit allows you to have free will to live your life the way you choose. However, if He has a bigger destination, He, she, however you see Spirit, if Spirit has a bigger destination for you, you will have tower after tower after tower after tower. Nothing will seem right. Nothing will seem. You'll always have an empty spot in your heart that's not fulfilled. And that is your intuition telling you that someone's knocking at your door, and you probably should answer it if you want your life to change for the better. So this person is still fighting it. Their spirit is wants to go up, but their lower selves want them to keep them down. So it could be the people around your person or someone around you, okay, that keeps being around negative people. If you're around negative people, birds of a feather flock together. What else is there? You're only as good as the group you hang in. If you're out gallivanting and out partying, and for women spreading your legs to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and for the men, appeasing women to get a piece of ass and then leaving them, whatever it is that they do, that is not the spirit of the Lord. That is not, that's creating animosity. That's creating a self sense of being full. You're fooling yourself, not you. I'm sure the collective is here to hear a message, okay? So when I say you, I'm saying whoever's in this position. So, as a spirit of God, the spirit of God that's within you, you hold on to hope and you hold on to prayers that spirit, the universe, is working with your loved ones, whoever it may be. It might be your significant other who's you're on a separation time period, whatever. It might be a child. It might be a parent. It might be a best friend. Whoever it is, continue to have hope that things will turn around for them, but only they have the ability to turn it around. To have people who go through a type of emotional withdrawal, it's a chance for them to find peace within them, whatever that is. So what happens is when people are, after they're born, no one has a real perfect life, okay? Everybody has some type of hurt. To stuff that down, to take that hurt and say, well, it was done to me, so I can do it to someone else. All those different things that are negative, we have to hope and pray that your person, your friend, your lover, your parent, your child will work on themselves to get the healing they need so that they can come through to the other end. New beginnings happen when you take a stand in your life and say, I've had enough of this. I went in the service when I was 17, and I had my 18th birthday the last week of boot camp. I didn't have to be 21 to go into a bar. All I had to do was show my military ID. I partied for 10 years, and at the age of 27, I said, I've just had enough. It's been fun, but, it's getting old. So, there's people who are in their 30s still doing the same thing. How gratifying can that be? How satisfying could that be? It's like being on the wheel. You keep going round and round. So, new beginnings are an opportunity for you to look within yourself, to examine where you've been and not beat yourself up over it. None of us are perfect. We all have a past. The thing is some people are actually transparent about what they did. Some people are ashamed of it happening. I won't go really into it, but I will tell you, my daughter was ashamed about something she did as a teenager. Well, I kind of did the same thing, except for I was a little bit older. And I didn't tell her that till we recently started talking. But, in other words, She needs to release the guilt from doing what it was that she did, because she's not the only one that's ever done it. Okay? And I'm proof of that. Okay? So new beginnings are a choice. A choice of, a new relationship, a choice of a new location, a choice of a new job, a choice of closing that stagnant, every day's the same, it's chaotic. We have to choose peace over chaos. So, for example, I have God is love and love is God, and living divinity. Living divinity is on my neck, so it's like one of those necklace tattoos. I guess you call it chest tattoos. And then on one wrist is God is love, and the other wrist is love is God. So, if I say I'm choosing love over chaos, if I'm saying I choose peace over chaos, if you got chaos written on you, no, I'm just saying, it's just an example. You got to choose love over chaos. If you want chaos in your life, if you tattoo chaos on your body, you're asking those demons to come into you. You're asking the demons of chaos. And you can believe it or you cannot believe it. I have God is love, love is God, living divinity. That is my armor. That is my reminder of who I really am. That is saying, I'm here for the Lord. I'm here to serve and heal other people. Love is so important. Okay, so moving forward. Yeah. I have memories of love. I don't really have any memories of hate. Holding on to memories of hate is asking it to manifest more and more. So say, for example, if you're out and you go out with a girl or go out with a guy on a date, and they're really awful to you, or you're really awful to them, they're always going to have that memory. And as long as they have that memory, when whatever's in your brain, whatever you think about, will manifest into your future. So if you have chaos written on your body, you're manifesting that in your future. If you look at that and you say, I'm proud that I have a hate tattoo, or I'm proud that I can be cruel because people were cruel to me. You're holding on to all the hurts that you had from the past, and you're creating it in your future, your present and your future. So you have to choose correctly. You have to choose better for yourself, right? If you want the fulfillment of wishes, what are your desires? What are your wishes? You have to move out of the negativity and into the positivity. Getting money on the short way, which is, getting an old lady's bag, after the first of the month, or robbing a bank, or, borrowing money and never paying it back, screwing people over with intent, those are short-term fulfillment of wishes. But what is it actually? You're cursing yourself for your future. If you screw somebody over, then it's going to return back to you. So be careful about that. Now, being on the fence. Okay, you can't really be on the fence. You have to choose. Do I want to be a good guy? Do I want to be a bad guy? The bad guy, the ladies love. Why ladies want the bad boys, I don't know. But they do. The good guys, they usually, I don't know, they're too loving for some people. They're not too loving for me. Okay, so I don't want a bad boy. I want a good guy, a good man in my life. So I will sacrifice every bad boy out of my life. And I don't have a problem with it, because My heart is important. My heart, my roots, everything's important. I like to be in my truth. I like to choose better. I like to deter from obstacles and challenges. And Spirit sees to that. Spirit sees that I have the power to vision my future. And I do have hope. And I celebrate and be thankful every day that God's in my life. That's the end of our reading. If no one has told you today that you are loved, I love you. God bless.